everyone. My name is Charne Esterhuizen. So I usually have to go off a little bit of a script because I tend to blurb a little bit, so bear with me. Good evening, my name is Charne Esterhuizen, and I'm the owner and fashion designer behind the Canberra-based label MAAK Clothing, which was established in 2016. MAAK is operated purely by myself, from construction, design, production, and source of materials, all of which is done in Australia. With this information, we need to start focusing on the future of the fashion industry and what we can do to help preserve the environment in a sustainable way. So on a global scale, Australians are some of the biggest consumers of fashion. However, this does also mean that we contribute largely and are responsible for mass waste, and that's very devastating. We dispose of 6,000 kilograms of fashion waste and textile every 10 minutes, and each one of us wastes up to 85% of our wardrobes each year. So as this is the second biggest waste industry in the world, you can only imagine the impact of what this is having on our environment, especially climate change. So you ask, what am I doing to change this? I'm actively practicing, experimenting, and creating new ways to preserve the earth for the future generations by incorporating modern age technology into the fashion industry. When incorporating this kind of technology into fashion, you enable the consumer to construct garments and accessories within your own home. You have access to one-of-a-kind, singularly products, zero-waste products that actually fits you perfectly. This eliminates the need of mass-produced, single-sized garments of clothing that may fit a percentage of the population and are either made cheaply or via slave labour overseas and sold with up to a margin of 75%. To put it simply, the new age of fashion will be found in technology, such as 3D printing and 3D body scanning. I know what you're thinking, but what about the fabric? As we speak, scientists are developing and inventing ways to make filaments or fabrics that are sustainable and biodegradable. This isn't just limited to fashion, however. With the development of new fabrics, we are seeing an increase in fabricated filaments, which is the materials, to suit all industries. The new age of science and 3D printing will provide the opportunity where fur and leather goods will be able to be made without killing animals. As this technology grows, there is no doubt that 3D printing will provide our fashion industry with future sustainable manufacturing and products. We just have to give it some time. So what is 3D printing? 3D printing is the action or process of making a physical object from a three-dimensional model, layering down thin layers of material repeatedly until the object is completed. Many different types of 3D printing is already used in the fashion industry. For example, Iris van Herpen. She's a Dutch fashion designer that actually travels around the world doing her fashion collections on the runway, and she actually utilizes 3D printing and combines it with fabric to create one-of-a-kind garments. So it's not just fashion, but this is actually some shoes that I 3D printed as well. So it's basically accessories, clothes, jewelry, anything you can think of really. So why is this so beneficial for the fashion industry? Local manufacturing, small businesses like myself, my label, can actually get into the door into a big industry like fashion. Less waste, so you can actually create jewelry pieces with no waste, or up to no waste. Oh, fitting, okay, so fitting, you can actually fit it to fit you perfectly. So you can 3D scan your body and then having it scanned and then printed to fit you perfectly. So there's no size 8, there's no size 10, it's your size. So durability, you can actually enhance that product to last even longer. Creativity, you can actually be as creative as you want to be. Technology is super okay, so how I'm doing it. So design, and then obviously from your design, you go into CAD. Tinkercad is the best starting platform that you can use to start doing your models. And then obviously 3D manufacturing, and then obviously product, and then this is my earrings that I've made. And that's the dress. So if you see it at the front, that's my dress. So feel free to come talk to me about it. And then that's the dress that was on ABC News in March, and also Revenge of Fashion. And then thank you, that's my time.